With Zookeeper's Animal Pack we have 153 habitats animals in a game. The question is, which is the best and which is the worst? What's up, my name is Philip and welcome to tier list of habitat animals in Planet Zoo. So, without further ado, let's get it started. We have a lot of habitat animals in a game, so it would be much longer than exhibit animals tier list. If you didn't see it, check it out. But after this video, and I need to confess because I am recording this for the second time. I was in letter of G and then I found out I was doing the tier list. I was recording the voice, but I wasn't recording the screen. I forgot to turn on my OBS. So I'm recording this again, but that doesn't matter. Sometimes I have just two brain cells fighting over each other. I have the symbol monkey in my head. Starting with artwork. I've never built for them, but I will put them for now in a bay tier. I think I will put them in here and they will stay in here. And actually I've, like almost everybody single player of Planet Zoo, I've never built for every single animal in the game. So it's obvious we have a lot of animals in there. So it's hard to build for all of them. African buffalo, I like them. Not my personal favorite, but I like them. African elephant. I've built for Indian elephant in Zoo Cinema. I will talk about Zoo Cinema a lot of time because sometimes just the rating of the animals are based on my buildings in Zoo Cinema or the experience of building for them in Zoo Cinema, because it's my longest going series. Not only on my channel, I have just few episodes on a channel. I started with the recording 2 months ago, so. But I've never built for African elephant, I've built for Indian elephant, but yeah, elephants are just great. They are just great. African wild dog, it was my first animal in the cinema for Breaking Bad, and I actually really love them, so S tier. And this I couldn't say it about Aldebra giant tortoise. I have the heart. I'm not very happy to do it, but first time recording this, I didn't put any animal in D tier. But I need to use the D tier, so I will put the tortoise in here. American bison. I would put them in S tier, just for the name, but I actually don't love them that much like bison. The model, I love bison in real life, I love them. They're amazing, but not in the game, so I will put them in a here. Bactrian camel, A tier. Bird's tapir. Verse B tier. Bengal tiger. I love the Siberian tiger much more, so in here. Black wild beast. I love wild beast, but much more I love the blue wild beast, so in here. Verse A tier. Bongo. I've never built for them. They are not really that interesting for me. I know somebody loves them, but for me they are not that interesting. I want to build for them to see if I will not change my mind, but like here, maybe the bird's tapir like in C tier. Bonobo. I'm not really into monkeys, but B tier. I have just the monkey in my head. Bornean orangutan. Did I say something about not interesting about monkeys? My favorite monkey is orangutan, so I need to put them in A tier. I love them in real life, I love them in Planet Zoo, so A tier. Cheetah, S tier. I enjoyed the habitat for them, the Oppenheimer habitat in Zoo Cinema. I love them, they are cute. I love the slow motion of running. So, S tier. I love the documentaries with them. Chinese pangolin. I'm not really excited about them in Planet Zoo. Maybe just because the habitat is big for them. I would maybe appreciate like the slot that they would put them in walkthrough exhibit because they are too small. But when I saw them for the first time in real life, I was so stunned. My friends in a Prague zoo were like few meters ahead of me and I was stuck before the habitat of pangolins and just watch them. I was so excited to see them in real life. I love them and Prague Zoo have really good habitat for them. So I wanted to build for them. I've never built for them outside of scenario, but maybe the habitat is too big for them. I love them, but not that much in a game. So I will put them in here. Better A tier. Common ostrich. Not really interested about them that much. So B tier. Common warthog. Yeah, better B tier. I really enjoyed the Lion King habitat in a Zoo Cinema. Formosan black bear. Not my favorite bear in a game. So like this. Gemsbok. I think like that. In a B tier. In the middle. Gharial. I freaking love this animal. I love crocodiles, but Gharial is something else. I love them. I saw them a few times in a Prague Zoo and I love to watch them swimming. Yeah, they are maybe the best S tier for now. But I can't say the same about giant Galapagos tortoise. Why we have two types of the same animal in a base game? They are all the same, the model looks all the same, and don't tell me they don't look the same. They do. If I need to decide, maybe the Galapagos is much more interesting because of the location where they live. But the worst tortoises in a game, I don't know, I don't love them, I don't like them, and maybe in real life I love the huge size of the tortoises, but in a game, no, not really interested about them. Giant panda. I've never saw them in real life, and I want to. I think I don't need to explain why. But I'm not really interested about them in Planet Zoo. They are rare, they are cute, but maybe I've never saw the weird, goofy animations in Planet Zoo, so I think in here, in the middle of A tier. Greater flamingo. Good starter animal. I love the Barbie habitat in Zoo Cinema, but not my personal favorite. I will put them like in here. Grizzly bear. I think B tier. I've built for them like a long time ago, outside of scenario. Maybe like this. And the same for Himalayan brown bear. They looks almost the same in a game. Maybe the grizzly bear is interesting much more because they are bigger. Like that. Again, why we have two almost the same animals in a game? They are almost the same. But yeah, there are a lot of animals that are almost the same, but in a base game, and I don't know, maybe just the grizzly bear would be okay. But I love the bear. Hippopotamus, one of my most favorite animals in real life and in a game. I don't know if I've ever built for them outside of scenario, but I love them. I absolutely love them. And building aquatic habitats are much more fun and much more interesting. So for me, S tier. Maybe. Nah. And they look cute, but I think you know something about them. They are one of the most dangerous animals out there. And one reason why I love them so much is that I fed them in real life. Because of my friend in a Prague zoo, I got the chance to feed hippos. And feeding these enormous animals that are so dangerous, and only thing that is blocking you from the 1 meter big mouth is bars. I was scared and I really enjoyed that. It was cool, and I had the chance like twice. I wanted to feed them again, so maybe in the future, if I will have the chance to feed them again, maybe there will be video from Prague Zoo, and maybe of feeding not only hippos but another animals. I will put them like this. Indian elephant, maybe like that. Yeah, the African elephant is better, it's bigger. Indian people, again, like the greater flamingo, great starting animal. I like them, but it's not something special. It's not something interesting. Actually, we have them in a castle in our city, so I will put them like that. And maybe greater flamingo like that. Indian rhino. I love rhinos. I love hippos, I love rhinos, but the Indian is one of my least favorite. Oh, maybe like that? Oh, damn. That? Japanese macaque. Star Wars habitat in zoo cinema is great. The monkeys are interesting because they are living in a snow biome, but not my favorite. I will put them in here, in a better B tier. Montreal, in the middle of B tier. Nile monitor. I wanted to build for them. They are interesting, but not the most interesting in a game. So in the worst A tier. Nyala. Oh, okay. I think in here, like that. Okapi, much more interesting. So I will put them in here. I've never built for them, I think. Plains zebra. Did I build for them? I don't think so. Outside the scenario. So, not my personal favorite. I will put them maybe in the D tier. Pronghorn antelope. I will put them in. I've built for them, but a long time ago, and they are great with the horns. I love the horns about them. But still, antelopes are not my favorite animals in a game, and the same in real life. So, I will put them like that. Red panda. They are cute. They are cute in a game, in real life. I like them. Not the best one, but one of the best one. I will put them like in like that. Maybe the model of the bison is not that great. So, like that. With the panda. Red ruffed lemur. Not my best lemur in a game. I will put them in maybe in here. No, like in here. Reticulated giraffe. I think I've never built for them outside of the scenario, but yeah, they're great. Not my favorite, but they are great. So I will put them like in here. Like in here. In the worst A tier. I'm sorry, Caesar crates, but I know you love them. Ring-tailed lemur. King Julian, the whole habitat of Madagascar was great. Building for them are good experience, and see them in a zoo is great. I don't know if I actually touch them. I know there is the possibility in Prague Zoo, and not only in Prague Zoo, to touch them, to pet them, to feed them. I don't know if I've ever did that, but for me, I will put them in A tier, in the middle. Sable antelope. I'm starting to don't have that much space for the animals for the top. But sable antelope is for me in... they are great, but I said that I'm not really interested about antelopes. And for me, maybe I will put it in here. And beefle is like the starter animal, is basic, but they are great. I will put them like that. Saltwater crocodile. I am big fan of them. I love crocodiles, but not really the biggest fan of the model. So I will put them in here, in A tier. Siberian tiger. I love them. Is for me in here. And maybe I will put the Bactrian camel in here. Snow leopard. I will put them in here. The model is not the best one. It's a base game most. It's the oldest model of it, but I love the animal. Spotted hyena. I will put them in A tier. I like them. I really enjoyed the building in Zoo Cinema, the Lion King. Yeah, like that. Springbok. No. I'm sorry. And maybe like that. No, Springbok is not the worst one. Timberwolf. They are great. I think a lot of zoos have them, a lot of zoos need them. I like the model, but not my personal favorite. So I will put them in a B tier in here. West African lion. They remastered it. The model was fail. A lot of people was complaining about it. It looks cartoonish. They remastered it. So it's not D tier, but still it's not my most favorite animal in a game. I'm not really excited about them. I love a lot of big cats, but lions in real life and in Planet Zoo is not my favorite. And it's not about the model. I think lions at all, I know they are great, they are interesting. I remember when I was in a zoo, Zlín, the habitat is so great because the only thing that is dividing you from the lions is water. And okay, there is one stupid string, and water. So you are seeing them face to face without any barriers. But still, it's not my favorite animal in real life. So C tier. Western chimpanzee. I don't see the difference between bonobo and chimpanzee, the Western chimpanzee. Maybe just looking on a picture, I like the Western chimpanzee much more because he's facing the camera. But yeah, maybe I will put bonobo in here. Maybe in here. Western lowland gorilla. Interesting. I will put them in A tier. There are a few animals that are the most famous. When you are smaller, 3 years old kids know them. Gorilla is between them. It's like of the not base game. They are base game animals in Planet Zoo, but they are the base of the animals in real life. And when I see them in a zoo, I'm really excited about them. I know I'm stuck in the pavilion of gorillas for a long time, but I'm not really interested about them in a planet zoo, so I will put them in the middle of A tier. And that's all from the base game. And now we are out of the space. We can see the whole tab in here. And that was first part of rating all habitat animals in Planet Zoo. I hope you enjoyed. And in a while, in a few days, there will be second part where we will rate all other animals, all DLCs and anniversary animals. So these were just base game. I wanted to divide it into 2 parts to make it shorter. And still, if you didn't see the exhibit animals, check it out too. It's on my channel already. Hope you like it. You can give me a subscribe and you can let me know in the comments what you think about this tier list. What's your best animals and worst animals in a game. But for now, bye.